Hello, everyone. It's Perry Hostetler, and I'm here again for another episode of the On Mission vlog. Every other week, I post one, typically on Thursdays, but I'm a day late today. I apologize. Where we talk about what it means to be on mission as a follower of Jesus. And, each week we've dove into a different part of what that means and how we do that, how we apply that, maybe some big questions that we don't know the answers to. I try to help provide some guidance in that as well. But today, we're going to take a little bit of a different turn. It's still directly tied to being on mission, but there are times in our life where we just don't know what we're supposed to be doing. We know that in general, we're supposed to love people. We know we're supposed to share the message and story of Jesus with the people around us, but sometimes we just don't know how to do it or in what way we're supposed to do it in that moment. Maybe there just isn't any opportunity in that moment, and we know that we're supposed to be intentional with those things, but sometimes we draw a blank or we just haven't had that opportunity in a while. And so I think Jesus gives us a very good example of some of the things that we should do as his followers by following his example. In Luke chapter 5, verse 16, it says this. It says, "But the news about Jesus spread all the more, and great crowds came to hear him and to be healed of their sicknesses." So he's out there doing great things. People are hearing about it. And then in verse 16, it says, "Yet he frequently withdrew to the wilderness to pray." And this is something that we see over and over again. That Jesus, he had a mission. He was doing ministry. And so he would constantly go and try to teach people, and then he'd perform miracles, and he'd do all these things. But he would constantly withdraw to pray and spend time with God. And I think we learn a few things from this. One, I think we see that, the relationship that we have with God is so very, very important. We need to be constantly spending time with him on a regular basis, because in the end, that's what this is about. God wants to have a relationship with us. The reason why he wants us to go and love other people and to share the message of Jesus with those people is so he can also have a relationship with them. So if we're neglecting that relationship with him, then we're kind of missing the point. But the other thing is that sometimes we need to recharge our batteries. Ministry can be draining. It can be tough. Each one of us on staff at our church, we have to take certain time off. We have to do it regularly throughout the week. We need to take a couple days off where we are not working per se or doing ministry intentionally for a period of time. Why? So we can recharge our batteries, and so we can be intentional about spending time with God and with our families and with all of that. Because, we are not human doings, we are human beings. And I know for me, I struggle with that sometimes. Like, I am always on the go. And so withdrawing to pray and to take time with God is so necessary. Because the fact of the matter is that if we don't do that, eventually we will either burn out, or we will just be doing the things that we think we're supposed to be doing or what we want to do rather than what God wants to do, or possibly both. And we don't want any of that. And so that's the last point, is that we need to withdraw to pray to receive direction from God. And we need to do that on a regular basis. We need to be asking God, how do you want me to live today? What are the opportunities that you would like to give me to be able to represent you? And there may be times where God tells us to wait or to just lean into him and spend time with him. Or there may be times where he seems silent because he wants us to wait and to continue to pray and to hear what he would like us to do. And so being on mission is more than just doing ministry. It's more than just going out and telling people about Jesus. Those are huge parts about it. But it is also continuing to be in relationship with God and constantly hearing from him. And so just as Jesus withdrew frequently to pray, before and after ministry, we too must remember to do that. And so that is the challenge for today's On Mission vlog. I hope that you'll take that to heart, and I hope you'll take time with Jesus today if you haven't already, and then continue to do this on a regular basis so we can make the greatest difference within our communities and for God as possible. And so I hope to see you all in a couple weeks. Feel free to check out the previous episodes or to like and share this, or even make a comment below any questions you might have. I definitely will answer them. This will be on my Facebook, Instagram, several other pages as well. So feel free to share it and comment as you'd like. We'll see you all later.